Interesting. I mean, it's like asking me why everyone.
What is next for 609?
It's about creating value. All smart homes come by default.
Hello, Mr. Lawrence.
Hi, Gabriel.
How you doing?
I'm very well. What about you?
Fine, fine. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
I think the last time we did a video like this was around 2 years back.
Yeah, exactly.
How you been?
Well, I've been decent. Good to have you back.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So we'll go straight out to the business of the day. You recently launched a project in Guzape. So I want to ask, why Guzape?
Interesting. I mean, it's like asking me why everyone.
Okay.
I mean, good question though. Guzape is purely residential.
Okay.
You know, and we want to create a multiple option for our clients, you know, away from the hustle and bustle of town. Guzape is where you have infrastructure. The view in Guzape is amazing. It's rocky, you're close to nature. I love the undulation of Guzape. And based on quest, you know, we have clients approach us to say, hey, we wanted to do something in Guzape for the world to see. And here we are. We recently launched 609 Eximios at Guzape. You need to wait for this.
That's nice. What do you call the name again?
Eximios.
Eximios.
Yeah.
Nice name. So first, another question I would like to ask. There are so many projects in Guzape. I want to ask, what does Eximios, or what is going to stand out from the rest of the projects we have in Guzape? What are you bringing into the market that's going to stand out from all the newest projects we have in Guzape? What are you bringing in?
Right. Real estate is dynamic.
Okay.
And as urban beings, we evolve every other day. So the quest for residential homes with amenities keep rising. You know, and for us, it's a basic entry level features in homes are no longer basic for us. They come by default. You know, I can't sit here and talk to you about, you know, developing smart homes. For us, smart homes come by default. Yeah. You know, I mean, we've gone past that stage where, you know, they form part of our selling point. And it's in answering your question, you know, I would say that 609 Eximios in Guzape is different from what, you know, you have seen so far. Be it that we've gone through the planning stage of the project, we've looked at it critically, and we thought about, you know, what we needed to do differently by creating a different space entirely, giving people a lifetime, you know, living experience. Yes, people are probably familiar with having regular, or have a 2-bedroom apartment, you know, have a 1-bedroom apartment, or have a 5-bedroom apartment. But the question is, they just don't have to be just bare rooms. You know, every space you walk into feels different completely. It makes you feel like, you know, you're in a big house. It makes you feel like, oh, it's not a body walking into your space. Yeah. You know, so from the parking, from the compound itself to each of the space, you know, that you have in the house, they feel completely different. And again, we want to create, you know, an atmosphere where your home should be your refuge. and that gives a difference completely.
I like that. I love that. So for new entry people, do you have a payment plan you have in place for them? Because I mean, we've seen what you've done in 6th and 9th, Mabushi, and I know this is going to be different. And I've seen in a couple of months, 6th and 9th, the value of 6th and 9 has really increased in value. You know, the property price has increased so much in value. So what are you giving our early bets? My subscriber, what are you giving our early bets now? If they should jump on the project right now, what are the early subscription rates are you giving them?
Okay, so we are familiar with the market.
Okay.
And we know the trend. And for us, it's about creating value at different stages of the project. You know, so we are mindful of the new entrant. We are mindful of the early birds, right? We also want to be able to ensure that you have value for your investment. So here's the thing. We will not set future value today. When I say future value, I mean future price today. You know, so if the project rewards X amount of Naira in another 2 years, we won't sell for that same amount today because we need the money to grow. You know, so for those that are coming in, which is what we've done successfully with the 6th Avenue in Mabushi, we ensure that we give them the rock bottom price. So it gives you the soft landing to be able to get into the project. And from where we broke ground, you know, the value we went up by, I would say, 25%. You know, as I speak today, property value in the 6th Avenue in Mabushi has gone up to about 125%, you know, in the space of 2 years. You know, and which is highly commendable, you know, in terms of return on investment. You know, we're going to replicate the same in Gusape.
Exactly.
That we can be sure of. You know, so in terms of pricing, we've done the environmental scan. We've looked at what the market can accept in terms of pricing. And I know that, you know, we're going to publish the prices out there and you will see, and you agree with me, you know, that is highly competitive in terms of prices. And also because we understand that people don't sometimes have access to funding they require.
Yeah.
You know, so part of the subline we've created is to do semester payment. So you can do monthly semester payment, you can do quarterly semester payment, you can do biannual semester payment, but the max we do is 12 months, you know, payment plan. You know, so we're able to get everybody to get on board to the project.
That's nice. Another question I have for you, is it coming semi-finished as 6th and 9th, or are you fully finishing this particular project?
Oh yeah, so this is a banger.
It's a banger.
Yeah, it's a banger. So it's a banger because we did, you know, semi-finish, right?
Okay.
At our 6th Avenue. And then we gave homeowners the option of also engaging us, you know, to do the internal finishing for them. We're currently finishing, you know, a few homes for most of the homeowners. And then they've seen what we're doing. And the question is, hey, we want you guys to do a turnkey project, you know, start to finish, because the finish is amazing.
Yeah.
Right. So also to save the homeowners the stress of supervision, of worrying about, you know, inflation, about the cost of finishing and all that. So we're taking off of the homeowners.
Yeah.
Now it's all on us. You know, so from when you sign up into 6th and 9th exhibit in Gusape, you are getting a finished house with your key at the end of the project. And these things speak for themselves. This is why I love real estate. Because it's real.
Yeah.
No bullshit. You say we have done it, show me.
Yeah.
And this is the proof. We have proof to show that we've done this finishing. And yes, we're going to make sure that what you're getting in Gusape is top-notch finishing.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. In terms of, you just mentioned inflation right now. So seeing what you've done in 6th and 9th, I want to ask a very important question. How were you able to manage inflation in the 6th and 9th Avenue Mabushi, and what steps are you taking and what measures are you taking to not also, because we know dollar prices are just not stable, and it's really, really affecting construction a lot. So what are your plans or your steps you're taking to avoid inflation? Because sometimes people are scared of jumping into off-plan because they are scared of, oh, the construction or the contractor will say, oh, I can't continue this project, I need you to add more money to what I've paid. So what steps are you taking? Because you don't want someone paying and then telling them, oh, we have to review price, you need to bring back money and all of that. So what is your steps taken? What are you doing differently? And how have you managed to, inflation in Mabushi, I know it happened a lot. How are you able to manage that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So because we are customer-centric, you know, and we place our customers first in order of priority. The whole idea of development in terms of real estate space, construction, and making sure that, you know, you put roof on people's head is to make sure that the customers are also delighted. Part of what we've done successfully at 6th Avenue Mabushi, for instance, is by hedging cost. So by hedging cost, which means that we have sincerity of purpose, ensuring that when we get paid by clients, we also in turn do bulk payment for these materials. So that way we're able to hedge costs. So we won't put our customers in arm's way in such a way that they keep worrying about how or whether projects will be completed. If you went to Senate Avenue today, you will bear me witness that it's a successful project. So we've been able to deliver the project so far so good. We're able to hedge the cost, manage inflation. Prices of materials went up by about 300%.
A lot.
And and then we did not write any of the homeowners to pay cost variation due to inflation. This is what we're able to do. And same way, we have a model that works, and it's very simple. And like I said, it has to do with such a purpose. So when you're sincere as a developer, once you get the bulk payment from off-takers, and you also deploy as and when due, I don't think it's much of a problem. And also in consideration for our project, we factored in the required timeline to be able to do this development, because we are aware and we know that for every day you delay on a project, it's additional cost unplanned, and that might also hit your rock bottom, and so drag and give you a variation in cost, as against what was planned, So from takeoff, we are very careful in our payment plan that we propose to off-takers, and also in the deployment of the resource, both human and capital resource, for development of the project as well. So that in the end, we delight the customers, so it becomes a win-win, for both developer, which is us, and also the homeowners. Yeah, so so far so good. We have that in place, and I think we're enjoying that sincerity of purpose in ensuring that also making sure, that we buy the materials as our due, hedge the cost, and then we can also deliver within the stipulated timeline.
Oh, that's nice. Just like 6 to 9, what are the features are you bringing to the eximiers in Guzape? What are the features are the homeowners in Guzape going to enjoy? Because I know there's a lot to enjoy in 6 to 9 in Mabushi. What are you giving them in Mabushi, in Guzape, sorry?
More features and more features and more features. So we wake up every day, as human beings, and they say that our needs are unlimited. Yes. So we've taken out some lessons away from Senate Avenue. I would say that it's almost a perfect project. Senate Avenue it has everything. It has clubhouse going on, that's got hairdressing salon, barber shop, swimming pool, indoor and outdoor lounge for adults. It's got kids play area. It's got a basement dedicated for community, that's we call it community lounge, where residents can meet, hang out and all that. We also have credit, we have grocery store, pharmacy store. As much as a large estate, 6 and 8 Eximios Guzape is a small size estate, but at that, we have a gym, we have a swimming pool, we have dedicated, generator to be able to power the estate. You also have, decent environment where, people can live in and be proud to have an address. In terms of the future, the building fabrics itself, says it all. Also that we won't want to leave homeowners with too much liability in terms of maintenance. We are keen on, developing homes that's got almost zero maintenance. And I will tell you why. Because as you get older, energy level drops. And you'll probably be stuck with these properties, and then maybe you live alone at a very old age, and you don't have immediate help. The question will be that when things start breaking down, who helps you to fix them? So in our design, our construction methodology, and the quality of the things that we use, we ensure that we have good stuff going on. So at that time, you're not throwing everywhere. Fixing this, day in, day out, which can be overwhelming sometimes. So yes, expect basic entry level, like I said. For us, the homes are going to be smart ready. We no longer talk about smart home anymore because it's a given. It comes with what we do. So aside that would be that it's a small size, like I said. We try to create this luxury feel, for our buyers that have been asking us for, I don't want to live in a larger community. I want something smaller. So we try to create this, for them. And they can be sure that in some of the quality of finishing are going to be deploying, they've seen it all. Like they've seen what we've done.
Yeah.
And they can speak for us to say, oh, we know what these guys can do. And 609 is back again, you know, with Giuseppe Eximius, to also show part of his trademark, you know, his good job, you know, and all of the things that you can imagine in terms of the finishing, the quality of stay, and also the features like I mentioned. So he has a gym, he has a swimming pool, dedicated parking for, you know, all the residents. Also, the quality of materials that we used. This time is not advanced crackers. This time we are finishing it.
Everything.
You know, so like I said, it's going to be a banger.
Yeah. So, what are the house prototypes you have there? What house prototypes do you have in the Eximius in Giuseppe?
Okay, so we have the 1-bedroom apartment, we have 2 bedrooms, and we have 5 bedrooms.
Oh, okay, that's good. So, another question I'll ask you is, are you guys into furnishing? Let's say a client wants to buy a fully finished house and said, I want you to take over the headache of furnishing the property. Would you guys do that for the client?
Okay, so that's outside of the Eximius, right?
Outside, yes.
Okay, so the way we've structured our businesses is such that, you know, we play majorly in the real estate value chain. Apart from having a full-fledged construction company, which is 609 Limited that you know, we also have a furniture company, Furnish It. And because we know that we understand that in terms of design, the best people to actually finish for you are those that design the home in the first place.
Yeah.
Because you won't be asking, okay, so this space, what's the size? Why is this wall here? Why is this recess here? Why do you have this light pointer? Because it's supposed to have come ordinarily with the end product, which is the finishing.
Yeah,
right? So yes, we do that. You know, we have a full-fledged furniture company, Furnish It, that does home finishing. We do woodwork, sofas, beds, wardrobes. We make our own kitchen. We make them bespoke. Our idea of finishing is such that we don't want 2 homes to be the same.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, no 2 internal finishing of 2 homes should be the same, because these are 2 different people and we have different lifestyles, right? So we would ordinarily profile our homeowners to know what their lifestyle, you know, is. So we then design and, you know, customize the homes to suit their lifestyle. Again, like I said, your home should be your safe haven. It's tough out there.
That's so nice. Nice. And the access route to Giuseppe is on the third road and everything.
Yes.
Should you expect third access road?
Oh yeah, sure. Giuseppe is a developed area, you know, with infrastructure, underground drainage system,
everything,
you know, underground lighting, you know, all of that. So yeah.
Okay, so I think the last question I would like to ask you is, I've seen what you've done with the real estate sector here in Abuja. I would want to ask you, what is next for 609? What should we be expecting from 609? What are we expecting?
Honestly, I love your questions.
Yeah,
they're right on point. They're right on point. Okay, so Lagos is calling us. Lagos is calling us. So, and we're going big in Lagos actually. You know, so we're going to be launching products in Lagos.
Oh,
yes,
wonderful.
We want to recreate what we've done here, you know, in Lagos in large scale. You know, so we're not going small. Yes, because we have so much to give not to be in Lagos. And we currently, you know, concluding on some of the projects we're going to do in Lagos. As soon as we're done to launch that, of course, we come back and have this interview again. I just like to run it by you, know.
Yeah, good. And, you know, the last project you did, I think you mentioned mortgage. You were working with a mortgage company. Are you also having that nearby for either Lagos or the Abuja one?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, the whole essence of having a mortgage bank right on your back or right on the back of a mortgage bank is to give, you know, home buyers, you know, soft landing, you know, so that, you know, they are not trapped, you know. So the whole essence of home ownership is to ensure that it goes round. So yeah, so we want to listen to everybody. You know, we need to understand your financial position.
Yeah, that's very important.
We want to make life easy for you. We are not in here for just the profit. We love human beings. We love people. We love development. We want to see people. We want to see things grow from nothing to something. We want to develop cities. You know, we want to be proud to say we walked you through your home ownership process from when it was just bare land, and here you're living with your family, you know, and then you're happy to be here. You know, that gives us joy. You know, so I mean, on the back of that, you know, yes, we'll be working with mortgage banks as well, you know, to ensure that you know, those that can't, you know, afford to pay at the time on financing can easily access the financing to, you know, secure their homes. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Lawrence. You've answered all my questions perfectly well. And For you guys watching, I want you to know Conforms and Properties, we are the official brokers for the Guzape project, the Eximius, and we'll be dropping the prices. So if you'll be interested in buying any of the units in the Guzape project, don't forget to reach out to me. Thank you so much, Mr. Lawrence. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Gabriel.
All right.